semi-final for the third time in our history, but as well for the manner and the way we did it, not only by the way we played, but as well with the circumstances, the amount of injuries that we have. So I think overall, I think it shows the character of this team, of this club, and is a night to be very proud of.
Alex from the BBC.
Hi, Mikel.
Hi.
Congratulations. A great performance from the whole team. Because have a word on Declan Rice, another excellent performance from him against Real
Yeah, I
Madrid.
can talk to him. Obviously, he's been decisive in the tie today in a different way. I think it was immense. His presence, the power that he showed, how composed he was without the ball. I think he lifted the team in many moments and turned the game in our favor. And I think that's what you need, players at this level to step up and have big contribution, and he certainly has done that.
Sam from the Daily Telegraph.
Hi, Mikel.
Hi.
We spoke a lot before this tie about belief and conviction. What does this performance this week and last week do for your team looking at this tournament and the next few years?
But the feeling that we had is a reality, basically, and the inner feeling that I had before the tie, and what the players were transmitting and how prepared I could feel the team that we are ready. We are ready to compete against anybody, and now we have to continue to do that because I think we have some momentum now.
James, Athletic.
Hi, Mikel.
Hi.
You never played down the stakes of this game. You always said it's a big challenge, a big test. Having come through that, do you think that a result like this can help your team make that final step to go from becoming challengers to winners? Can this give them the fuel and the belief that they need?
Well, it's certainly another massive step. Where we finished last year and the way we've done it this year against the team with the highest honors in the competition, it's incredible. But as well, big credit to them. You know, it was my first time as a coach in that dugout, and today I realized after 3 minutes that in this stadium anything is possible. I mean, they are specialists of creating such a chaos, such a belief, and very difficult to understand really what's going on in the game and have certain certainty about how we control it. But I think the players showed a lot of maturity.
Ollie.
Hi, Mikel. What does that say about the character of Saka, that he missed that penalty in the way he missed it, and then he came back and scored a crucial goal for you?
I can go on and on with individuals and a lot of different cases that we had in that team. But with Bukayo again, he stepped up. He didn't score, obviously. That could be a turning point emotionally in the game because he gives them a lot of belief. But then the way he handled the situation, the way he played afterwards, and the personality that he showed at his age, the first time that he plays in this stadium, incredible.
Yes, sir.
Hi, Mikel. What do you think tonight shows in terms of the evolution of Arsenal? If we asked you 5 years ago that you'd be in the Champions League semi-final after 2 legs against Real Madrid, you would have bitten someone's hand off. So, yeah, what do you make of that evolution?
Well, that has been quite fast before because it was impossible to be in any round because the club was in the Champions League for 7 years. So that shows you the turnaround and a lot of great decisions that the club is made and the contribution for a lot of people to be where we are. And it's a team that you can feel today, how hungry, how determined, and the ambition that is got. So we're going for more for sure.
James, ESPN.
Hi, Mikel. Congratulations.
Thank you.
I know you want the focus to be on the players, but for you as a manager, I mean, what belief does this give you, the work that you do, vindicate your methods? What does it do for you personally?
Well, it's reassuring, and I'm here to experience these kind of games and to go through them. I know that sometimes you're going to win, sometimes you're going to lose. So be very critical with yourself tonight. There are things that we can still do much better, and I have to help the team to do better. But the biggest pride is when I look at them and I talk to them, how convinced they feel. And that's a big part of our job. I know the coaches, and that's why it's a joy to work with them.
Okay, and Mikel from Independent.
Hi, Mikel. Congratulations.
Thank you.
You mentioned the turning point of the penalty there and the chaos and how difficult it was to control again. But did you prepare your players for that mentally about what happens if it's not going as you expect, or if there is the turn that this stadium can be famous for?
Yes, and we had certain tools to try to do that, but actually to do it when it's live, you realize how bloody difficult it is, you know. But I think we've done it, and we've done it in many moments in a really clever way, because the game can drag you through scenarios that against them, you know, they are not good at all. And we were very clear and how we have to get out of that, and we managed to do it.
Okay, we'll do the last two questions in English and then we'll go to Spain. Tom from Football London.
Hi, Mikel.
Hi.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
A week ago, your team created an amazing atmosphere with the fans. Here, you arguably created one of the best away atmospheres. A word on the performance of the people behind the players, the fans.
Yes, incredible, and thank you so much, all the supporters that have been with us in this journey in Madrid, around the hotel, and feeling that belief and support towards them. I think it's the purpose of our job to make our people happy. Hopefully they feel very proud about the players and the team, and now let's go for more.
Phil PA.
Hi, Mikel. Arsenal have obviously become the first team to win here twice. Just a word on that and what that means. And also, just, you and the players starting to dream that this could be the year that Arsenal win the Champions League.
I didn't know that stat before, so great to be part of the history in that part. But again, we are really happy tonight, certainly not satisfied. We have an amazing tie now against PSG, a team that we know really well and we already played against. So let's start to get prepared for that one.
Okay, we'll take some questions in Spanish. We'll first to Cadena, sir.
Hola Mikel, muy buenas noches. Soy Antón Meana, en directo en el larguero de la cadena SER. Enhorabuena.
Gracias.
Desconozco si el partido se ha jugado como usted lo imaginó, porque desde fuera daba la sensación que el Arsenal lo ha dominado casi en todo momento, lo que se puede dominar un partido en el Bernabéu, pero que han jugado muy bien. No sé si es lo que usted tenía en mente esta mañana en el hotel.
En algunos momentos sí, pero tengo que ser muy sincero. Es la primera vez que estoy en ese banquillo y hoy me he dado cuenta de por qué en este estadio puede pasar cualquier cosa. La capacidad en que tienen de creer, de generar caos, de generar una incertidumbre tremenda, de no poder controlar ciertos espacios y que las cosas vayan pasando. Pero es verdad que hemos sabido salir de ahí. Hemos sabido salir de ahí, un equipo que no había tenido ninguna experiencia en esto y en muchos momentos sí hemos sido el equipo que tenía en la cabeza.
¿Qué tal, Mikel? Aquí Óscar Maya para la agencia EFE. Quería preguntarte por el impacto de Mikel Merino en todo el plan de tu equipo. En la ida marcó un gol y ha dado dos asistencias clave que ha dejado en 1-contra-1 a los compañeros. Preguntarte por cómo se gestó ese cambio al 9 y qué supone para ti dentro del equipo.
Ya no teníamos pensado lo del 9. No, que se ha adaptado, que es un fenómeno, que nos ha dado algo que este equipo no tenía. Ese liderazgo, esa capacidad de entender el juego, de ocupar espacios que para los rivales son muy difíciles y luego una capacidad de trabajo abismal. Lo que ha hecho hoy creo otra vez merece un crédito enorme porque le estamos pidiendo hacer cosas que nunca ha hecho y lo está haciendo de una manera absolutamente increíble.
Mister, por acá,
Hola.
Eduardo Villar para HSM Deportes, declaró en el postpartido que esta es una de las noches más importantes en su carrera. Yo le quería preguntar qué fue lo primero que se le pasó por la cabeza cuando vio que el partido había finalizado. Y segundo, si en estos pocos minutos que ha tenido se ha dado cuenta del impacto que ha tenido en la historia del Arsenal. Gracias.
Lo primero en mi mujer, mis hijos y mi familia, porque sé cómo han estado estos días, porque sé que escuchando todo el run de lo que se puede pasar y si pasa, y si pasa, y si pasa, y hoy estaban aquí y creo que están felices y orgullosos y me alegro mucho por ellos y a partir de ahí luego eso, los jugadores verles que cuando sientes que son capaces y luego lo hacen, que no hay retribución mejor para un entrenador y luego ver a la gente que ha venido a vernos aquí, lo orgullosos que están del equipo y eso, el hambre que hay alrededor del club para seguir haciendo cosas mucho más grandes.
Okay, bueno.
¿Qué tal, Mikel? Juan Bobadilla para Notisports. Enhorabuena, lo primero.
Gracias.
¿Qué se te ha pasado por la cabeza en ese momento en el que Saka ha fallado el penalti al inicio del partido? Si querías regañarle, si querías morirte, ¿cómo lo veías?
Hasta ese punto no hemos llegado, pero darle un cachete igual. Al final el jugador tiene que tomar la decisión de hacer lo que cree que es lo mejor y hasta ha tomado esa decisión, ha tenido el coraje de hacerlo, ha fallado. Estaba más preocupado por la parte emocional, por lo que iba a suponer para nosotros eso. Después es el penalti, que al final lo anulan también y ahí el partido puede haber cambiado porque se notaba que se estaba generando algo que en ese momento no era bueno para nosotros.
Okay, final two questions. Firstly there, and then we'll come over to the guy in chat.
Hola Mikel, Fermín de la calle del periódico, enhorabuena por la clasificación. Yo quería preguntarte, el otro día nos dijiste que habías hablado con Guardiola antes del partido de ida